Hey, how's it going, everybody? BurntBrian here, and today I'm coming at you with another hot sauce review. Today I'm enjoying a little bit of shade on a really beautiful, slightly sunny day. There's not a cloud in the sky. I love this time of year here in Florida. It's always beautiful. It's not too cold. The evenings get a nice chill, and so do the mornings, but the afternoons tend to be just really beautiful, absolutely pleasant. Today I'm bringing you another hot sauce review. This one was sent to me from the U.S. Virgin Islands, and I'm talking about Miss Anna's hot sauce. Now, I've done a couple reviews for this company before. I'll have a link down in the description so you can go and check out the first one. Generally, when I do multiple reviews for a company, I'll try to give a whole lot of information about the company in the first video so that the rest of them in the series I can just focus on just the sauce itself. So, without wasting any time, let's jump right into the one we're looking at today. And this one is their classic Caribbean hot sauce. And it says in quotes, "the flavor of the West Indies in a bottle." Now, one thing I do love about this company is it is fat-free. There's no cholesterol, no artificial colors, no preservatives. Again, I always enjoy a good sauce that doesn't have a whole lot of preservatives, a lot of fluffers and fillers in it. It just has good, fresh ingredients. So, again, this is manufactured for Crucian Sauces for Miss Anna's brand out of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. And the ingredients we have in this are just mustard, vinegar, habanero peppers, onion, garlic, sugar, and spices. Short, sweet, and to the point. Now, the nutrition facts on this, again, there are 0 calories in it. There's only 15 milligrams of sodium, which is very, very good. I enjoy a low sodium sauce. It's just as we get older, now for a lot of younger people, it doesn't seem to really matter to you much. As you get older, you start worrying about your salt intake a little bit more. So definitely this one is really good for you. Again, I've been looking forward to trying this one. I love the consistency of the sauce. It's rather thick. I tend to enjoy a thicker sauce for the most part because I like the sauce to really stick to food, and that's what we're using this sauce for, is to stick to food. And again, it depends on the application. I tend to like Louisiana style sauces that are more runny when I'm eating things like oysters and certain types of seafood and stuff. But this is just a beautiful looking sauce for Caribbean food. Let's go ahead and again, I can see little chunks of the red habanero peppers in there. And of course, lots of shreds of other things like garlic and onion and whatnot. But let's go ahead and pour this out. Again, as you can see, it's got just an absolutely beautiful consistency to it. I really like this bright yellowish orange color that I'm assuming you pretty much get from the habanero peppers and the mustard that's in there. Again, it's just a really nice, beautiful colored sauce, and you can see all the little specks in there, so it's not super fine. There's still a couple little chunks of goodness in there. But let's go ahead and see how this thing tastes here. Ooh. You do get, wow, that's really good. Now again, I'm also a big fan of mustard sauces. I really like using like spicy mustards and stuff on my sandwiches, and I tend to find that a lot of these Caribbean style sauces like this do incorporate and use mustard, which is just such a great tasting condiment. This is absolutely delicious. I am really, really digging the flavor, and the burn is this nice mild burn that you'd expect from the habanero. Again, sometimes people put way too much habaneros in something. It's all in what you want. If I want to test my limits and see how strong or how hot I can handle it, I'll eat super hot pods, raw by themselves. But if I'm trying to enjoy food, I want there to be a good balance of heat and flavor, and obviously heat takes precedence over the heat. I think I said that right. Flavor takes precedence over heat. Anyway, this is just a really nice tasting sauce. I'm impressed. I like that. Despite that there's a low sodium amount in it, a low sodium content, it still just has a nice salty like flavor to it. There's just that little tinge of vinegar that comes through at the end, and the spices in this it's really beautiful. It's a nice blend of spices. Very, very tasty sauce. Again, I'm very pleased with this one from Miss Anna's. You guys make a great classic Caribbean style hot sauce, and this is absolutely delicious. So again, as always, like I said, sauces are meant to be tried on food. It's part of the reason why I've stepped away from just chowing down on whole tablespoons and all that is, you know, I want to be able to taste the sauce, and then I'm going to try it on food and see how it tastes on something, even if it's just a generic food item, just to try it on some kind of food in general, because that's what this stuff was meant for, not to be, you know, chugging out of the bottle. Although sometimes I do like to do that, and I could probably do it with this one. Anyway, again, I just have a cheap pizza here. I do like using cheap pizzas as test subjects for a lot of this stuff. But we're going to put a nice, healthy amount, cover the whole front end of this here, and see how it tastes. Surprisingly, that went very well with this type of pizza. This is a barbecue chicken pizza, so I guess the flavor of this mustard seems to go really well with it. Great tasting sauce. I hope you guys go and check them out. As far as scales go, we're going to go ahead and start with heat. I think for heat, I would give this one, we'll say it's a 3 out of 10 on heat, because, again, and this is for people who eat this stuff every day. If you're a chili head, you like really hot and spicy stuff, this would be probably about a 3 for you, maybe less. As for your average person, I'll probably add a point or two. It might be a 4 or 5 mid-level heat scale. But flavor, it's really, really tasty. Again, I like that there's a tinge of vinegar. I'm not a big fan of ultra vinegary sauces. If you watch some of my videos, you already know that. That's why I'm not a big fan of a lot of Louisiana-style sauces that just taste like straight-up white distilled vinegar. But I do enjoy the flavor of this one. I like the little tinge of vinegar that I get at the end. So all around on the flavor and the versatility of the sauce, I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10 on flavor. It's really nice. I like the pleasant burn. It's not overbearing, punch you in the face. All around, it's just a great tasting sauce. Be sure and go and check them out. Again, I'll have a link down in the description so you can go and find some. It's just www.missannashotsauce.com. And hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming up. Just got some new sweet peppers. And I'll be doing a cooking video sometime. I probably expect that cooking video to come out by next weekend. But anyway, I hope you've had a great weekend, and we'll see you all sometime soon in the next video. Cheers, and as always, stay toasty, my friends.